Welcome back to Mastering MHA MBA and Chapter 6. In Part 1, we covered the control process itself. Now, in Part 2, we look at the different types of control a manager can use. And a very modern question: how do you stay in control of the work without hovering over everyone's shoulder? Start with timing. Think of any organization as a system with three phases. Inputs come in, work happens in the middle, and outputs go out. You can place a control at each phase, and that gives you three types of control by timing. First, feed-forward control, also called preliminary control. It happens before the work begins. The goal is to prevent problems before they can start. When a fast food chain sets exact specifications for its hamburger buns, right down to texture and color, that is feed-forward control. Get the inputs right and half your quality problems never happen. Second, concurrent control, sometimes called steering control. It happens during the work. The goal is to fix problems in real time as they occur. The shift leader who watches the line and corrects a mistake on the spot is running concurrent control. The question they keep asking is simple: what can we do to make this right now? Third, feedback control or post-action control. It happens after the work is done. Think of the course evaluation you fill out when the class is already over, or the "was everything okay" that arrives with the bill. Useful for next time, but too late to help right now. The best managers lean forward toward feed forward and concurrent control and never rely on feedback alone. Now a different cut. Beyond timing, control comes from two broad sources: internal and external. Internal control is self-control, when people take personal responsibility and manage their own performance. External control comes from outside the person through supervision and systems. Great organizations use both, but they start by unlocking self-control. Why start there? Because people are wired for it. Give a team a clear purpose, known goals, the right skills, and the resources to do the job, and most people will control their own work without being told. That is cheaper, faster, and far more motivating than watching them every minute. When you do need external control, there are three flavors. Bureaucratic control uses authority, policies, procedures, and budgets, the rulebook. Clan control uses shared norms and peer expectations, the culture. And market control uses competition, the pressure of customers and rivals. Look at any college campus, and you will see clan control in action, students mirroring the dress and language of the groups they belong to. Here is where this gets very current. Chasing external control, many companies have turned to employee monitoring software, nicknamed bossware. Surveys in 2025 estimate that around 70% of employers now track their staff digitally, and that more than 60% use AI-powered analytics to score productivity. It is concurrent and bureaucratic control cranked up to the maximum. But watch the backfire. In one widely cited finding, about 42% of closely monitored employees said they planned to leave within a year, compared with 23% of employees who were not monitored. Surveillance can lift the numbers on a dashboard while quietly destroying the trust that produces real performance. It is a textbook lesson in over-relying on external control and starving the internal kind. So how do you get both structure and self-control in one system? The classic answer is managing by objectives, or MBO. It is a structured conversation where a manager and a team member jointly set performance objectives, agree on how they will be measured, and then jointly review the results. Notice that word jointly. The magic of MBO is participation. The two parties agree on the objectives, agree on the standards, and agree on the timetable. Planning and controlling become the same conversation. And because the person helped set the goal, self-control kicks in. They own it, so they drive it. Inside MBO, you set two kinds of objectives. Improvement objectives target a specific performance gain, like reducing quality rejects by 10%. Personal development objectives target growth, like learning a new software system. One improves the work, the other grows the person. Good managers use both. MBO is powerful but not foolproof. Critics warn it can drown in paperwork, drift toward easy goals, or get dictated from the top instead of genuinely agreed. And the tips for a good objective are worth memorizing. Make it specific, make it measurable, give it a deadline, keep it realistic but add some stretch, and keep it simple enough to fit on a sticky note. Let us recap part 2. Controls come by timing, feedforward before, concurrent during, and feedback after. They come by source, internal self-control, and external control through bureaucratic, clan, and market systems. And managing by objectives ties planning and controlling together through joint participatory goal setting. This builds on our chapter notes from Schermerhorn and Bachrach's Exploring Management 7th edition on the types of control and MBO, updated with 2025 research on the rise of employee monitoring and its effect on trust and turnover. We now know the types of control and how to blend them. In part 3, we open the manager's toolkit, the practical instruments of control, from Gantt charts and quality systems to break-even analysis, financial ratios, and the balanced scorecard. If this is helping, subscribe and we will see you there.